This is Craig Foster, and I'd like to talk about the difference between static alignment and dynamic pre-shot alignment as it applies to putting. Now, here's an typical example of static alignment that you see where a player will come and put the putter down meticulously on the line, holding it with the trail hand, and then take the stance and then put the putter in motion. Well, when you do this, you haven't taken out potential for motion in sources in the wrist link, in the elbow joints, shoulder joints. So you can make an arc stroke, or you can make straight back, straight through, but you can also go outside of these guidelines, and then the face angle can also change real easily. So you have to spend a certain amount of your attention during this stroke to make certain that the club is on your chosen path, whether you make an arc stroke or whether you go straight back, straight through, which requires manipulation with closing the club face and opening the club face. Or if you make an arc to a straight down the line, then that straight down the line requires opening the club face. So there's timing issues involved there. And so now with dynamic pre-shot alignment, we're going to stabilize these sources for motion that we don't need in the wrist, elbows, and shoulder joints. And this is going to connect the club and the golfer all the way into the torso. So I'm going to stabilize the lead grip, and then I wind this club forward and then take slack out there. If you want to learn more about this pre-shot alignment, there's a lot of videos that show how to do this. Then I will get into the general area of the alignment and then do fine alignment by rotating my shoulders clockwise and counterclockwise, and that's going to change the face angle. And that's when I move my shoulders, everything moves because we're all connected. So that's what we want to get to, that address position where everything is stabilized. So now, after I've made my fine alignment with my shoulders, now I'm going to apply force to the stroke. And the stroke will travel on a nice stable arc. And I don't have to monitor this stroke because it's supported by the way that the joints have been stabilized. And the main benefit of that is that during the stroke, I don't have to monitor my path or my face angle. I can focus on distance control, because distance control can be a problem if you're trying to concentrate keeping your stroke straight back or on an arc. If you have to do that, then it can be really difficult to focus on distance control during the putt. So when we make this motion, I'm using my dominant hand. This is the most sensitive member that we have to apply force to objects. We've tossed balls, thrown balls all our life, so it's to our advantage to be able to use our dominant hand during the putting stroke without fear that it's going to change the alignment from address to impact. So there's some advantages of dynamic pre-shot alignment over static pre-shot alignment. Applying this to putting is the simplest form. This technique can be applied to chipping, pitching, full shots, trouble shots, to give you more control over your face angle at impact. And if you'd like to learn more about how to do this, there are a lot of videos. You can just Google Craig Foster, Dynaline, and there's a lot of free videos online to show you how to do this.